Shout out to Cuzos. Oh, we got to get into another city. Another place that's been pretty hot in the streets. New York is back because Plaqueboymax was over there, and some of their up and coming rappers. Well, maybe not that. They got into an altercation. Plaqueboymax was doing his in the booth out in New York. Invited over 40. Is it 4-1 or 41?
4-1.
Invited over 4-1. Bass Swag, Cash Cobain. Everybody is there. It was cool, shout out Max. I think that the shit that he's doing with music is going crazy. Obviously, we've talked about that. Go check it out in the year-end video. And the Pink Dread shit is going crazy. I don't know if we talked about that at all on the stream. But Max is the hottest right now. I think that if you're a rapper right now and you want promo, you want to get your shit out there, you need to reheat up or whatever, you need to go on Plaqueboymax's stream, to me, try to get in the booth with him. And I think that he's been literally open to working with everyone from D Savage, 4-1, obviously, fucking Trippie Redd has done the shit, Laser Dim. Like, he turns niggas up. It's an effective method, and I think it's really, really cool. Lil Tjay and Fivio Foreign pull up to this nigga's Airbnb. They were extra guests on the stream. They weren't supposed to even be in the booth. And they...
Wait, I thought Fivio was. And
Fivio,
TJ came with him.
Neither of them were planned to be on it.
Who was that stream for?
It was for 4-1 and Bass Swag.
Okay.
Because 4-1 had come the day before with Cash Cobain and them, and basically too many people came. No song got done. So they were like, yo, we'll pull up on you the next day and make it right. Do shit the right way. But
then they didn't do shit the right way.
Well, they did.
They did, but more people still pulled up.
Well, yes, and they with Bass Swag. But he knew about it now, and I think he had prepped people a little bit better. So everything went well. It was actually being a productive stream. Everything was good. And then they're like, oh, can Fivio come? Because the 4-1 guys are really, really close with Fivio Foreign. And he's like, this will make it lit. They all was good intentions. And Fivio comes through and it was good vibes when it was just him. And, they even made a song with Fivio and everything. Fivio gave a very, very funny performance. There was a questionable bar on there.
What'd he say?
Just something about if I give her the pill, I'm trying to get her loose. Something like that.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Yo.
Yeah, no, go.
Fivio.
Yo.
It's an old man.
Fivio, he's bad. I'll say it. Don't shoot me. He's bad.
But But then TJ comes. TJ brings, of course, Fivio brought 5 niggas in ski masks. TJ brings another 5 niggas in ski masks. And now they start sparking up in the B&B. And I guess the whole thing with Max, like, yo, if you smoke in here and the fire alarms start going off, they're not going to turn off. So you can't smoke in the B&B. Tells him, yo, bro, I need you to dip out. You can't smoke in here. Appreciate you. These niggas continue to, for the next about 10 minutes, it seems like just keep lighting their blunts, smoking and shit like that. And he tells them 2-3 times, like, yo, you got to put it out. Tells Kyle Rich, like, yo, bro, like, can you explain? Like, if these alarms go off, we're all going to have to leave and everything's going to be fucked. Eventually, TJ and Fivio are just like, we're going to dip out. As they're dipping out, Fivio blows smoke in Max's face. And this has been a whole thing.
Yeah.
And niggas have been dragging this moment, bro. Fivio and TJ have been on the internet. This nigga, Lil Tjay, hopped on Twitch. I ain't never seen this nigga on Twitch before. This nigga had the stream all set up, the mic and everything, was ready to just talk shit at these niggas. Fivio's making diss tracks and shit like that. It's just been a very interesting situation. What side of this issue are you guys on?
Well, first I want to say it's funny because TJ hopped on DDG's stream. And I love how these streamers are all becoming news outlets because DDG was just with Plaqueboymax. So he's really just, he sees the moment and he's like, I'm going to give TJ a platform.
This is DDG. DDG is I respect him because he is a content nigga first.
Yeah. For sure.
And he is like, I will insert myself in this situation however I can.
For sure.
Stream Pink Dreads.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I think the side that I'm on and the side I would imagine everyone's on is like, bro, get the fuck out the B&B, bro.
Not Asian to Brat.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Like, we don't know who that is.
I had to make sense of what the fuck you just said.
No, right? I was like,
Asian to
Brat. It didn't compute for a second.
Yeah.
But look, bro, like, this dude is hot right now. He is, like, one of the hottest streamers and, like, one of the hottest producers at the same time. That shit's never been done, bro. And you were coming on as a guest. You were invited by another guest. So you're in somebody else's crib and you weren't even invited by them directly and you're being disrespectful.
Yeah.
And last, like, obviously what he's saying is practical. It's not something that's like on some like yo, bro, why would I do that? I don't have the capability to do that. Bro, just go smoke outside. You feel me? Like, or don't smoke. But like, if you want to smoke, you can smoke outside. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird behavior, to be honest.
It's some of the most weird behavior. Because fuck being like on stream, any of that content. If you're in another human being's house, you know what I mean? Guys, like, you know, I smoke weed, you know? If someone's like, you can't smoke here, okay.
Yeah,
that's fair. I could go outside or somewhere else.
I think it was really like a respect thing. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see any respect for Plaqueboymax. I think maybe they were trying to downplay this streamer thing. You know how people do with streamers? Oh, this little streamer kid. You know what I mean? That's what I got from the energy of, okay, sure. You know what
TJ
I mean?
explained it, and I think he just, you know, I don't know this nigga, you know, and there's layers to this. He explained why he thought the way he thought. What fucked him up is he said, you can't smoke in here, bro. I'm gonna get in trouble. Appreciate you. Like, no hezzy.
Yeah.
And Lil TJ's like, what you mean? Why you saying this to me like I'm just already gonna do it? You're not my mother. You don't tell me what to do. This nigga goes on the race and said, you know, like, I was a felon as a teenager. You know, I went to jail. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just tell me what to do here. I'll smack the shit out of you.
Terrible argument.
Nah, but that is just some like he's trying to make it make sense, but it doesn't make sense because anybody that's got like home training, bro, it's like, all right, yeah, he could have said it a little better, but the dude is running a streaming setup and there's like 50 people in the room. You feel me? Like, yeah, he could have said it a little better, but he's also not from where you're from and you're on his turf. You feel me? You're in his territory. And like, at the end of the day, like, Plaqueboymax is gonna be awkward, bro. Like, he's a streamer. He's an internet dude. Like, he didn't even say anything that crazy. I think he's gassing it.
That's not awkward at all. I think that it speaks to the issue of having to upkeep this image, and it is it's sad to say, and like, you know, I'm not shooting him bail, but I think it's just a very institutionalized mindset. To be honest with you, it's like I think he genuinely felt disrespected. I just think there was no valid reason to feel disrespect in that situation. And you hear him like go into the explanation though, like. He says, like, I walk in the room, like, I got some whole other shit on my mind, not even really thinking about it. And then people have now gone into the issue of, like, oh, apparently, like, Bayswag is friends and bees around Lil Tjay's ops. He didn't know he was going to be there. He walks in the room, the first person that he, like, makes eye contact with, and you can see a little bit with Bayswag even, like, there's some awkward stuff. So, like, I don't think TJ, I think he executed all of this wrong. And I think that the aftermath of this has been terrible, but I don't think there is some context to it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I will shoot him that little bit of bail, but yeah, just like, bro, you could have, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that could be on Max a little bit for just inviting, but he didn't even invite
That's
him.
not Max's fault.
So it's not even his fault. So who invited him? I'm saying.
Well, so Fivio invited TJ, trying to turn it up.
So 4-1 invited Fivio, and then Fivio invited TJ,
Yes.
but Bayswag didn't necessarily invite any of them.
Yes.
Is what's going on.
Yes.
Okay.
Max
gotcha.
had invited Bayswag back because he knows 4-1 and was just like fucking with him from the day before.
And of course, these are all assumptions. We don't know the relationships between these artists.
Well, no, this has all been explained, and this all happened on stream.
Oh, so
Like, these are
TJ
all-
did say that specifically about Bayswag.
Oh, the Bayswag TJ beef is assumed. That is the assumed.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to clear up.
But niggas do know fact. It is a fact that Bayswag be around the niggas who apparently don't like TJ. But I
Be
don't
around
know
the
that
ops.
yeah.
It's a fact.
By the way, respect to Bayswag, because I was not familiar. I was like, oh, this is just like the dude that hangs out around Cash Cobain.
Wait, no,
I've
no.
liked all the music he made on stream, and that new song with 42 Doug is hard.
Bayswag is the hardest working nigga in rap. I'm convinced. I see. Why was Bayswag in the Lil Baby Future music video?
Yeah, no, right?
I see that nigga. If there is something happening in New York, Bayswag is there,
Bro.
10 times out of 10.
I'm gaining a lot of respect for the dude.
Bro, that nigga is grinding. He's like, I am gonna get a moment. When I saw him on Plaqueboymax's stream, that nigga was ready to rap over any beat. He said, let's go viral today, Max.
Yo, I love it. I love it, bro. Because it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, obviously like we work with artists and it's just like sometimes I think sometimes I won't even put this on artists, but sometimes explaining like how to do different things outside of making music can be difficult. But he seems to really get it and really seems to be on everything. And it seems to be, I mean, credit to his management team, but it seems to be him. He's outside.
Bro, we are in an era and we are seeing it now more and more. If you want to make it, you got to do the work. We see it every day. I think this is just a factor of life. You have to show up when you don't want to show up. And it's impossible to know what it's like to like, if we say, oh, we're podcasters, and like, people may just be like, oh, that's not like a hard thing to do. But it's like showing up to record when you don't want to record, going to do that video when you don't want to do it, like that is in any profession what it takes to succeed. You really do have to kind of just be on go and be willing to be seen and give yourself the opportunity to have a viral moment.
Facts, bro. Even doing this individual stream that I've been doing, it's only been twice. I'm like, bro, this is difficult.
It's hard.
It's difficult.
It's really, really hard. I mean, and then like so I watched it. At this point, I'm there with the Plaqueboymax shit. He's got me as a fan. I think the 365 shit that he's doing, I think bringing on the artists is cool. But I was watching it and I saw the Cash Cobain stream from the day before. And I'm like, this is going to go bad. Just because there was so many people in there and so much other stuff going on. And he's not from New York. Because all the other streams are at his house in his controlled environment. Where
does he stay?
He stays in LA.
Okay.
Their house is up in the hills, actually. By the whatever Hollywood sign. But niggas were just not prepared for what was gonna happen. And I think you saw him figuring this shit out in real time. Cause I'm even watching like if you watch his streams, this is what a studio session is like bar for bar. No difference at all. So like you see these kids in the stream are now commenting like, add auto-tune on this, put delay on this. So it's like he's almost teaching people about recording because Max doesn't produce. He engineers. And so you've watched him learn Pro Tools and all of his fans are watching it with him. And like for me, what it satisfies now is like I love being in the studio more than anything else. Like that's my favorite part of like being an A&R, doing that part of my job. But that's not what I'm in right now. That's not what I'm doing right now. I get that feeling when I'm watching his streams now, seeing the repeated vocals, watching an artist try to get a line right, doing it over and over again. They kind of mumble to themselves and like are punching in the verse and then they go back over it and are filling in the words after. Like that's mad satisfying to me. But then on the flip side, when it goes wrong is like he had Cash try to make a beat on there. And I don't think he even himself and the fans themselves also didn't realize how long it takes to make a beat. So niggas were getting mad when it took him 2 hours and he's looping the same part of the beat over and over again. They're like, yo, this shit whack. This shit is terrible. And it was funny because the sample he was looping was a no more. Like the vocal kept saying no more. So niggas in the chat were like, no more. Stop this shit. Turn it off. And you see Max having to be like, yo, bro, like chat, like stop dick riding. Like mods, like kick people out the chat. But then the next day he was like, yeah, we're never making a beat on stream again. Yeah. We're coming with shit prepared, So I think we're going to see a lot of shit like this come from the series as he continues to get it better, but he's got it right now, bro.
For sure. And I didn't realize that distinction that he's not a producer, he's an engineer.
Yeah.
I think that's super important.
It's fly, bro. It's fly. And I'm thinking like even like he's going to inspire like the next like Noah Glassman. Mm-hmm. Like so many kids are going to learn about a completely like ignored side of the industry, and I like that he's even specifying it now more and more too. It's like, yo, don't call me a producer. I engineer these tracks. I then saw Complex put out an article on this shit, like just all dedicated, like educating people about him, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he's definitely capitalizing on this. What was like a bad situation. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen him in the press this much. Even with Pink Dreads, this moment seems to be far bigger than that. Bro. But it's gonna funnel to that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I see Fivio doing the little diss track, name dropping him in the song, and TJ on Twitch, and I was like, I would not have expected Fivio Foreign and Lil Tjay to need to drag an altercation with Plaqueboymax for clout. Right. Like that was not on my bingo card. Yeah. But we're here.
He got it, bro. He got it. So we're playing the song. 504 and diss track on Plaqueboymax.
Damn.
I actually don't hate it, honestly.
I'm not these rappers, I got real bands. In the crib, bustin' my tail Lil Dance. I don't troll, I do it for the real fans. Play this song and turn it with my low man. And my real name Max. And I really got plaques.
Yo.
Plaqueboymax. Plaqueboymax.
He repeats his name?
Plaqueboymax.
I'm the real Plaqueboymax. In the crib,
bro, he name dropped like 3 streamers. I think he said Ty Lil.
He said Ty Lil Band.
Tell Kai Sinat after that.
Yeah. Niggas is
and he
free
said
promo.
Plaqueboymax like 5 times.
Niggas is getting free promo, bro.
That's insane. That's insane.
Plaqueboymax.
He's gonna play that on stream. He's got to.
He did already.
Oh, he already did?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bro, it's like,
I would dance to that.
How do you
I'm
respond?
the real Plaqueboymax.
How do you respond as Plaqueboymax?
This nigga is. I think it's funny. I've heard Max just be like, "Yo, these niggas is dragging this out for more internet clout." So like, I don't think you respond to it. You watch the video on stream, you know people are gonna talk about you, and you just keep it pushing. I don't think you give them. You can't give them what they want.
Yeah, and it's not like you're a rapper where you can even engage. Because I don't know, I seen a video, like a mad old video resurfaced on Twitter today of Plaqueboymax doing the tier rappers on tiers. You know what I mean? On stream mad long ago. And he's like, Lil Tjay, man, Lil Tjay trash. He got to be D tier. I don't really fuck with none of that shit. You know what I mean? And so it's like it's a whole different atmosphere. So yeah, you probably can't really respond.
And it sucks though because the initial reaction to TJ was like, "Yo, like your stream with Aiden was the first stream I ever watched."
Oh wow.
Like, which was like, that was a big moment. Like, honestly, when Aiden Ross was getting the streamers on for the first time, that was the first time I ever seen a lot of rappers in that environment. So it sucks that the situation went left, but yeah, keep getting money, Max. Shout out